Another LA Police Gear video for you. This is the LA Police Gear Operator Mini EDC high performance LED flashlight in stock at an LA Police Gear near you, or I guess there's only one LA Police Gear, but lucky for you, they are happy to put it in the mail for you, even for free if you buy enough stuff from them. For those of you that are aware or not aware, LA Police Gear with their own branded stuff is great for making high quality products at very reasonable prices, and this is another great example of that. So on with the review here. Here's the box. I like these simplistic boxes that companies are coming out with now. Just a standard cardboard box. Not a lot of superfluous stuff. Not that hard plastic that you have to cut through. I like these boxes. Instructions that come with it. There's some good information in here, especially with the run times. To show the different run times between the regular CR123 and the RCR123, which I'll talk about. And then in the package, we'll come back to the light. Down on the bottom here, some things that come with it. Extra tail cap, some extra O-rings, some salt, if you don't have enough in your diet. Okay. Someone in one of my other videos commented, do not actually put this on your food. I recognize that. I'm being playfully jocular. And a lanyard, if you so are inclined to put through the lanyard holes in the back of the light here, if you're a lanyard guy. But there's the box, there's the packaging. Get all this out of the way, and here's the light. Nice small light, fits in the palm of your hand. Single CR123 light, and just for a little more value for your money, they include the battery with this. They include a 10energy CR123 with it, so appreciate that. Let's have a look at the construction, starting on the back here. We've got the tail cap. The tail cap is recessed, and because it is flat there, this will very easily tail stand, no problems at all. As I mentioned, there are two spots for lanyards there if you want to affix those into there, and then you can get your finger in there to get the button. It's got a half press and a full press. We'll come back to that. The tail here does come off. O-ring there, and there's the 10energy battery that comes with it. Front and the back. Load that back down in there. The pocket clip next. The pocket clip is removable for those of you that are not pocket clip people. My only two minor issues with the light is the pocket clip, this is kind of a personal preference, some of this. The pocket clip is a little bit low riding, so there's a decent amount of the light that's going to stick out of your pocket. Personally, I like a little bit deeper carry, but I carried this around and it's not been a problem. It's not fallen out of my pocket. I haven't had any issues with it, and it does give you a little bit more to grip onto when you're trying to pull it out of your pocket. Just something to note there. And the only other thing with the pocket clip is that I prefer it to go over a smooth spot on the light. This one goes over these little cutouts here. You can move it. And so I prefer it to go over a smooth spot to make it a little bit easier to get into your pocket, but it's still not too bad getting it in there. It goes in pretty easy. Going down from the pocket clip, there is some knurling, and then down here, these cutouts, which will keep it from rolling. Under the head, LA Police Gear logo there. Warning, the head can get hot if you have it on for too long. There's some cutouts on the head there, such that if the light's on, you can see it. And then here is the reflector. It's a deep orange peel reflector with that LED centered right down there in the middle of it. The light has 4 modes, high, medium, low, and strobe, and it also has mode memory, and you can cycle through them by either half clicking or full clicking. Strobe, high, medium, low, and then back to the strobe, and then it has mode memory, so if you leave it off, when you go back to it, it's going to go back to that strobe. So you can leave it wherever you want. If you want to leave it in low, you can do it there, and after you have it off for a couple seconds, you come back to it, and it will be there in the strobe. Alternatively, you can cycle through it by clicking it on, full pressing, and it'll cycle through them. And then again, has the mode memory to come back on to wherever you turned it off. The brightnesses of this, as I mentioned before, there are 2 different batteries. You can use a regular CR123 or an RCR123. I'm going to bring in their paper here just to show you the different brightness levels. With the regular CR123, it's got a maximum output of 330, down to 170, down to 55. With the RCR123, that goes up to 560, down to 260, down to 28. Interesting that the difference is that the low on this regular CR123 is actually higher than the low on the RCR123. And then the strobe happens in both cases at the full brightness, and you can see the run times there as well. There you go, another great product from LA Police Gear, $29.99 with the included battery, gets you 330 lumens. Throw in that RCR123 and you will get all the way up to 560 lumens. That deep orange pure reflector gives you a good mixture of flood and throw with a decent hot spot in the middle there. Been carrying it around for a while. It's nice and small. Hardly know that I have it. Haven't had any problems with it at all. Another winning product from LA Police Gear, Operator Mini EDC. Check one out.